Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3 of the challenge. First, I just want to take a moment to just tell you to celebrate yourself and how far you've come. Maybe you have shown up and you have gotten involved and done the prompts every day, and even the bonus of keeping intros going throughout the week. Maybe you've tallied your points and added that on there. Maybe this is just the third video that you've watched, and that too can be an accomplishment that you celebrate. Maybe you won't even get to watching this video, but you open the message. And, I would hope that somehow I could send you the energy to say, like, it's okay. Like, there's no such thing as being behind in this challenge or not doing enough or not being consistent enough. This is all about you and you finding a safe place to be able to show up in a new way if you haven't before. I feel like it's so important that we learn to celebrate the little successes that we make in life and in business, because often, especially as women, we beat ourselves up for, when we don't have a perfect streak or we don't show up every day, we don't, follow through with everything. But we have so many things coming at us. If you have kids, you know what that's like. I know my week's been a little bit thrown off with everybody being in and out sick. But it's so important that instead of beating ourselves up for the things we're not doing, we're celebrating the little achievements that we are doing. And ultimately, that is what starts to propel you forward and gets your subconscious mind looking for those positive things, those steps that you have taken in the right direction, and leads you to wanting to take more. So celebrate yourself, whether you've just watched the videos and you're not so sure about showing up, or you've been showing up every day. I know some people even outright said, like, I'm nervous about posting this. This is new for me. And just celebrate that you push through that little bit of fear, because that's what this is all about. And there's no right or wrong. The hashtags, the reason we put those in is so you can track easily that activity and kind of follow the storyline of the challenge. But there's no right or wrong way. If I give you a prompt, it's really just to start the juices flowing. And I love seeing you take that where you want. Someone mentioned yesterday about the book prompt that they thought it was supposed to be personal development, and they did something totally off the wall. I love that. I have no set box for you to fit in. I just want to see you showing up what feels authentic to you, engaging, connecting, making friends. Till this day, I have friends that I have met in Facebook groups that now we visit. We fly across the country and in-person visit. So you never know where these relationships can take you. So anyway, this prompt today, I'd love to say it's a simple one, but in a way, for some of you, it might be super simple, and for some, it might take a little bit of digging to really reflect on this. But I am huge into questioning. Question everything. Go to bed with a question. Our subconscious minds are most active right before we go to sleep, during the night, and right when we wake up, or when our heart rate's raised. So if you're running or doing cardio, and it's a great time to ask yourself questions, because your mind will try to work that out during those times. Some of this are, our world's greatest thinkers spend regular time getting in that place and just asking questions. It has made a huge impact in my life. So 3 questions I want you to ask yourself today, and then show up and share in the group. This might feel a little bit more vulnerable, but again, take this where you want. This could be on a lower level. This could go really deep for you. Whatever that is that you feel good about showing up with, or maybe a little bit stretched, that's always good too. But do what you want with this. So the 3 questions are, looking back, let's reflect back a little. We're still in January. Let's reflect back to 2017. Number 1, what is something that you are proud of from 2017? It might seem simple, but oftentimes that's hard for us to find something we're proud of, because we tend to beat ourselves up a lot. If you're not in that place where you beat yourself up, that's amazing. High performers are constantly pep talking themselves and cheerleading themselves mentally. That is so important to be able to get to that place. If you were there, I love it. So number 1, what is something you are proud of from 2017? Number 2, what is a mistake that you made, and what did you learn from it? And number 3, what is a story that you are going to let go of moving into 2018? That one, I don't think I'm going to do too much explaining about it, because again, I want this to be open to you. But what is a story that you have about yourself that you feel others have about you? What is a story that is going on for you that you are going to let go of and say, no more, that is not my story, this stops now? and move forward into 2018? What is that going to be for you? So do some time, take some time to think about this, to journal about this, to do a voice memo if you're not big into journaling. I have some clients who do that. But do what works for you and reflect on this, and then pop in the group and share with us. And thank you so much, everybody who's been inviting friends into the group that you think would really love this. I can't say enough how I'm loving how this community is shaping up, and everybody just connecting and touching base. And keep in mind, there's a lot of people that maybe aren't even talking yet. We have lurkers. I tend to be a lurker too sometimes in groups. So just know that there are so many people that are watching and listening and reading and maybe really taking some things to heart that they need for themselves. I can't tell you how many people message me and say, I read everything, I watch everything that you put out there, and I have no idea because they don't like or comment or anything, but just trusting that as you show up, that your story is reaching the right people and the right connections are being made. And again, whether that's for friendship or moving forward into business, it's okay if you don't have everything figured out, because at the end of the day, we don't buy stuff and we don't buy services, we buy people. We really do. Like we buy into people. I have people that I've literally bought what they've sold, even though I had no idea really exactly what it was, but I knew I needed to be connected with them. And there was something about that energy of investing into being connected with them in that way. Maybe it was a product, maybe it was a service, but showing up in this way and just building your connection, and people like to work with and be friends with people that they know, like, and trust. So that's what this is all about, just showing up and connecting. So go away with those top 3 questions. I'll also put some text prompts through in the message as well. And again, ask me questions if you have any questions. PM me. I will do my best. I've got a little bit of a mix of clients today, but I'll do my best to pop in and out of the group. I really love getting to hear more about you and getting to know you in this way. And I can't wait to see what 2018 brings in this group for us too. All right, everybody, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for participating and being a part of this. It really, really lights me up. And building community like this is at the core of who I am and what I want my life's work to be about. So I'm really thankful that all of you are here, and I can't wait to see what today brings. Going a little deeper, but make sure you show up for you in this. It's easier to talk about someone else, you know, a little less comfortable maybe to talk about a book, and this one for some people might strike a chord and feel really deep. So show up in a way that feels authentic to you and feels just a little bit stretching, but still that you feel comfortable getting out there and sharing. Never want you to feel forced, but really excited to see what everybody pops in with. All right, have a great day, everybody.